Hello everyone, we're back with Fate Grand Order with the finale for Lost Boat 4, Yugakhestra. Lost Genesis and something. Terminate, yeah, I said it. So yeah, we beat Arjuna last time. I assume we're gonna kill the tree now and maybe Pepperontino will betray us. We'll see. And then Asha has to do the sad, oh I'm gonna hop and not land. It's over. I warned you, Arjuna. I was kind of thinking there'd be a scene like, the end of Lost Boat 3 with Shin Shi Huang and like he talks to the people. I thought maybe there'd be like that with Arjuna, but we're not getting that, huh? Your way of doing things was only ever going to lead to your own death, and not one you'd be happy with either. It's a real shame, isn't it? If only that alter ego hadn't shown up, you and I might have been able to make something of this Lost Boat after all. Anyway, now it's time to decide what I'm going to do next. Betrayal! Oh, hey. You're right. I can't turn back now. I only washed my hands of this Lost Boat's king, not the Lost Boat itself. Is this the volume playing? Hold on. You might see OBS a little. Okay, yeah it is. Since it's not like any of us ever had a real choice anyway, especially with you watching over us. Right, you? You? I'm trying to think of their names. What's Ophelia's last name? I don't think it starts with a U. It's not you either. Well, I rated consort you, not you. And Kristario Woldheim, so no. I don't know who you is. She you? Maybe she didn't like me calling her that. It's too bad we can't communicate more easily. I don't know what the U stands for. Because I'm not sure if I know who that person is. I might? Maybe? I'm aware of a spoiler from Olympus. Still, it gave me the push I needed. Time to take responsibility for looking the other way all this time. I wonder if you understood what we were really doing here, Horsey. We didn't give the people of this world weapons and teach them to fight so they could live. We just wanted them to survive, to use them to defeat Arjuna, with no real concern for what came afterward. The only reason we helped these people was so that we could more efficiently erase their god, and eventually, them. The servants may have known enough to keep quiet about it, but I could see how it wore on you and Mashi. I'm sure you both wish there's a way these people could all live happily ever after from now on. But you both know you don't have any right to say that when you're taking their future away from them. Is he talking to us or is he just monologuing? It's very responsible of you, especially when you're both still so young. How old is he? But unfortunately, none of that matters to me. I can say it all I want. These people aren't livestock reduced to following a god gone wrong. They deserve more than that. So is one of the people responsible for helping them take back their lives coming down on their side now? Okay. You don't exactly have a servant though. Alright, time to take care of this last bit of business. Otherwise, how could I show my face to Kadak, Ophelia, and Akuta? You don't have to worry about showing your face to Ophelia. Probably not Akuta either. Even though they're fighting for the fate of this world, it seemed to me like their battle was intensely personal. I like the little feathers. It's usually what battle between true warriors boils down to. Oh, is this curse gone? He doesn't look... Oh yeah, I guess since Arjuna's dead. I'm grateful to you, Horsey. I can feel all Lakshmi's joy knowing that Lakshmi's divinity has been freed. All I need to do is return the favor. So, that is the tree of emptiness responsible for creating this false world. Odd car outside. Very well, I'll do what you ask. Oh, not Atalanta. Although, this will be my first time felling a tree instead of fighting a war or a rebellion. Should I get Paul Bunyan out here? It's weird seeing it pulsing and squirming like that. Makes me kind of motion sick to watch. Even after seeing it in China, I still don't know what to make of it. Me, one of the clock tower's most prestigious talents. Still, however it works, it's clear that thing is what's keeping this Lost Boat in place. That's true. Don't hold back now, Horsey. It's just like the other ones. I'll try to analyze it as much as I can. That's not really our priority right now. We still have to take back the world we lost. To do that, that tree's gotta go down. And hey, now that Arjuna's gone, the sacred beasts and Kali are vanishing too. So there's no one left to get in your way. Well, that's mean. What am I, chopped liver? Or is it just that you can't imagine that a master without a servant can be a threat, French cooking boy? Come to think of it, never did greet you guys properly, did I? Well, better late than never. Welcome to my lost belt. Oh, he's pulling an air. Play a Birth of a New Witch. It's so nice of you to come all this way, remnants of Chaldea. But now, it's time to say goodbye. Well, I almost said a giant Umineko spoiler. Oops. My name is Scandinavia Proper Johnsino. On behalf of the cryptors, I'm gonna kill you now. Oh, you couldn't do like, oh, I'm gonna, send you packing. Like, a nice truce. No matter what happens, we won't kill each other. You just send us away. No, you gonna kill us? You don't have a sprite, though. Pepe, please stand aside. Why do you look so disappointed, Horsey? Were you hoping for someone stronger? Well, that's fine with me. It'll make my job easier. Guess this means it was worth traveling with you guys after all. But hey, still kept my end of the bargain, right? We only agreed to work together until Arjuna was defeated. Can't just move on like that. Me neither. Pepe, I don't understand. We've been traveling around India together all this time. We talked about so many things. I thought there was no reason for us to fight each other anymore. Yeah, I was just listening in on your conversations most of the time. You sounded like you were all really getting along. I thought we, had an understanding. Understanding? That must be because we all happen to feel the same way about this world. I sure don't remember discussing anything deeper than that. Then why do we know your birth name was Yorenji Aro? Well, that's because David came along. Oh my, of all the things I wish you'd forgotten, just couldn't let that one go, huh? If your memory's that good, you should have no problem remembering what I said and didn't say. I do consider you Chaldeans friends now. I really do. It's true that I don't have any reason to fight you. But... did I ever say I was willing to fight for proper human history? Dang it, Pepe. But I thought you only agreed to help the foreign god in exchange for your life because you had no other choice. No, you're wrong. All of us are here by choice. Make sure you don't ever say that to any of the other cryptors, Mashi. Not unless you want to insult us. Yes, we did agree to help the foreign god in exchange for our lives. But we made that choice willingly, not reluctantly. Personally, I thought the foreign god's conditions were fair. Krishtaria's plan was in the right. You get it now? I chose my own life over the rest of the world. I'm assuming he knows he has information we don't. That makes me an irredeemable villain. You guys would call me an enemy of humanity. Yeah, I get it now. You don't hate other people. You don't hate yourself. Okay then? No, you hate something much bigger than that. You hate human society. You're literally a public enemy. Eee! Does that make me... he's a terrorist? Pepe's a terrorist! Oh, how glamorous! But no, you're wrong there. I never hated this lost belt, putting aside how Arjuna ran it. You understand, right, Horsey? This is the 4th lost belt you've seen so far, correct? It's peaceful here. There's hope for the future, and love to be had just by being alive. You live a full life here. It's rare for a world to turn out like this, even if the people who live here don't know that. In the big picture, it's never been troubled by war or revolt. And in the little picture, it's never had to worry about communities growing old and dying off, or beloved brand going under, or hot new trend fizzling out. The more complicated society gets, the harder it gets to survive in. It's cruel and unforgiving. So many things slip under the cracks. The first thing I thought of there was one of those things that like kids were spinning with their fingers and adults hated them. Fidget spinners. This is the first thing I thought of when he said hot new trend. So he actually this is canon, by the way. This is canon for Umineko. This is canon, the key visual novel that Pepe destroyed proper human history because he hated fidget spinners. But this lost belt never had anything like that. Life is simple here. People are happy. That's why it was destroyed, pruned away. History decided this world was too happy, too perfect, and pruned it away for being unnecessary. Can you believe that? You people fighting for humanity always say you want peace. But then you go and reject a world like this. A truly peaceful place. It's like you can't conceive of a world not dominated by pain and suffering. So I don't ever want to hear you say that proper human history is more peaceful than any of these worlds. Trust me, your world is a crueler, more disgusting hell than any world you'll find in a Lost Belt. So now do you understand why you and I can never see eye to eye? Oh, I mean, he's not exactly wrong. You're great. I agree with you. I doubt that any Lost Belt is as awful as the modern world Mr. Horsey hails from. I mean, Lost Belts 1 and 2, Holmes? Lost Belts 1 and 2? Probably 3 as well? But that's all the more reason for us to be proud of it. Any history daring to call itself proper human history should aspire to overcome all manners of hells. If anything, this journey has only made me more certain that mankind has chosen the most difficult route possible. Mr. Horsey spent his whole life on the forefront of that route. If he wishes to continue down this path, you'll be there with him every step of the way. Holmes! Thank you! Oh, I knew you'd say something like that, Holmesy. I do love that side of you. Anyway, I think that's enough talking. Ready to go, Carney? Oh! Oh! Ooh. I think I get it, right? Karna still has Ashvatthama's spirit core. Who was Arjuna was their master, but before that it was Pepe. So now Pepe is Karna. Well, yes? No? Maybe? But I don't remember fighting Karna though. I mean, I could have just forgotten. But past how long you've been holding out? You must be at your limit by now, no? Huh? Why are you bringing Karna into this now? He's not double-crossing us, is he? No way, what am I even saying? The odds of Karna doing that are down there with the idea of a game series having 100 sequels. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I might end up betraying you after all, Ganesha. No way! Let me ask you something, Rama. How are you feeling now? Me? That you mentioned it, I feel great. Krishna's curse must have been lifted when Arjuna vanished. Okay. Good. Then I can return your Sword of Evil's Bane. Thank you for lending it to me. It was a great help. Now then, Master, there's something I need to tell you. What is it? I used the last of my strength during my battle with Arjuna. In fact, my spirit origin is already gone. I'm only here right now by sheer force of will. Really? Holy cow, he's right! Carter's magical energy signal is gone. He really is there just by force of will. That's shooty as heck. That is what I meant by betraying you. All that remains now is what was here to begin with. Ashvatthama's spirit core? What? I feel like I should return it now. Especially as that's what he wants. Huh? Now I gotcha. So that's how it is, huh? It's just like you, Karna. Do you want it? You bet I do, hon. Besides, I figured this would happen. Why do you think I stood back and didn't say anything? In spite of everything, I still can't bring myself to abandon them. Couldn't even if I wanted to. I like them too much. I see. Then it's yours. Though I suppose it was always yours to begin with. I'm told I'm the hero of benefaction after all, so I would feel wrong about holding on to it. Suit yourself, hon. Just don't expect a thank you. Although, are you sure you're okay with this? I am. I have faith in my master. Is he gonna swap places with Ashvatthama? Since, you know, he's probably in, you know, the snapshot. Oh no, has he been hyperbolic trading too? Man, I can't believe you're still doing the right thing here, Karna. Jeez, get a clue, will you? I'm sorry. Stop apologizing so much. Then again, you wouldn't be you otherwise, would you? Anyway, since it looks like we're saying goodbye and all, I just want you to know. Once this is all over, I plan on going right back to my old carefree shut-in life, so don't you worry about me. This is a rare opportunity. Is there now a god? Or is it just getting out there and seeing a little more of the world? Besides, you're just finished being shut away for countless years. The outside world should seem even newer to you now. Besides, this may be goodbye, but we don't know for how long. As long as you wear that Ganesha hat, I have a feeling that I'll have another chance to fight by your side. Hey, don't say that. Coming from you, it seems like it'll actually happen. I've had more than enough fighting to last me my whole life, thank you very much. You know, I have both of them. I have to use them for the fight now, don't I? Still, considering how the best I could do before was cowering in fear behind him, getting to fight by Karna's side is definitely something new. Well, see you around. And you. So he's disappearing? No, it would seem not. No, he isn't. I can tell what's about to happen. Dude couldn't just like stab himself? Like he has to be honorable and give it back to Pepe? Yeah, okay. Give my gift right back to me, huh? Makes me mad now. You wanted more? Yeah, I'm just getting angry. I'm just angry. Same as usual. I know what's going on here. I can see it happening while I was inside him. Lewd. Looks like it's time to keep my promise. Get angry on your behalf. Am I right? That'd be grand. What do you mind? Thank you mean what I mind. Don't ask me. Order me, dang it. You're my master, aren't you? Well then, don't mind if I do, my angry little servant. Good grief. Just when I think it's over, we have to go up against yet another formidable hero. Then again, this is a new chapter in the Chronicles of the King of Kosala. Could ask for nothing more. In fact, I'm grateful you've given me this last chance to show off what I can truly do. Aw man, my joints are still really stiff. Really don't like going against these Shiva types. But pretty sure the whole reason Ganesha came here in the first place was to do something about that tree. There's no way I can back out of this one. Doesn't matter who stands in our way. I'll see this through to the end. It's the least I can do for my comrade in arms who brought us here. Oh, you're all so fired up now. I love it. That just leaves you and Mashi, Horsey. You're the master who's the key to this whole operation, right? So what are you hanging your head for? You fought hard and bravely to get this far, right? Not just here in India, but everywhere you've been. So now's the time to take responsibility for making it all this way. I want you to thrill me one last time, just like you've been doing all along. Pepe. If this is about responsibility, if our only choice is to do what must be done, then we're not going to back down either. We can't. Not after coming this far. Awaiting your orders, Master. Our goal is to defeat the enemy Cryptor of Ashvataman, and to cut down the Tree of Emptiness. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah. It's not both in one battle, is it? That'd be kind of scary. Bring to Mama. Oh yeah, I had this at the Osaka eBay. Imagine actually using her in a battle. It's crazy. Let's bring out Vlad. Switch you out with... I don't like the question mark. That scares me. Okay, Maeve would be theoretically good against both Ashvataman and a tree if we do fight at this one. We have another battle, so I don't know. Just in case. Should a Kama we bring... Your riders are good against trees, right? A Lancer. So Brynhild. Perfect. Should we do Brynhild first? No, we have Tamamo, so... And I think I have my command spell up. The Amazon event has been going on for a day or two, so... Yeah, I think so. Maybe. If not, we have courts. Yeah, it's... I put this Lost Belt below Lost Belt 1. I've been thinking about it. I still like Lost Belt 1 more. Like... I think a big part of it is the characters. Like, no one here really clicked with me. Tree has Awake. Okay, yeah, Tree Fight and Ashvataman, presumably. Yeah, there he is. It's tiny compared to the tree. Oh. This is a song. Oh! Here's a heart with lips. Who do we go for first? Launch for Tommen? Yeah, let's do it. Pepe is 100% gonna charge his Noble Phantasm at some point. We don't have invulnerability though, so all the defense ups. Let's want to use Tamamo's Noble Phantasm as much as possible, so let's not do a flat chain, which we hopefully won't need. Maybe? I don't know how much this is gonna hit for. Like 80k? Oh no, 120. Okay. Good call. Should have used Waver too, actually. What's he gonna do? Take the Tree of Happiness. Oh. Okay. I wonder if he does that turn 2 or after you break it. Because he has taunt now, which probably wouldn't use that if he was already focusing them, right? Like, what was that? Exist? Let's go and use this. Oh, that gives MP up? Huh. I didn't know that. Charge waivers, I guess. If we get crits, maybe. Oh! Huh. Good job, Vlad. 50% and was that a 20%? That's good. I finished playing Dark Souls though. I got hard stuck on one boss in the DLC Calamite. After that I was like, oh no, this final boss is gonna be so tough. I'd heard people talk about Manus. They're like, oh, he's the hardest boss in the whole Dark Souls trilogy. Is that Tamamo? He's single target though. I was worried he would be AoE. It was like, yeah, man, he's the toughest boss in the whole Dark Souls trilogy. You're never gonna beat him. I beat him on my second try. I walked in there first time with no Estus left. Then went back, got the shortcut, and he died. He still has the arts up, so they should just kill him. Oh, the tree's a berserker. That's kind of scary. I thought they were usually like beast class. Tree class. I guess this is because it's red. Not a lot of HP though. I'm guessing that's because, you know, fighting 2 people. Yeah, Vlad's dead, but we didn't need him for the tree. Figure if we get both of their Noble Phantasms off, we'll have a good time. Do we have? We still have this. Defense down, that's good. Obviously a tree is not Brynhild's beloved. Unless I am missing something about Brynhild's lore. But should still do some pretty decent damage. Let's see. The DLC was actually really good though. It had 4 bosses and it was pretty short. The run backs are annoying though. Like after you die, you go back to a bonfire. And the one for Calamite was just stupidly long. Like you just have like a long, like probably 60-90 second walk. Like a couple wolves. They could have just put it like right outside his boss fight. Same with Manus actually. But I didn't have that problem because I beat him on my second try. I'm good at video games sometimes. And I started Sekiro, which is very different. Like I only played like less than an hour. I just got the shurikens. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's a good stopping point. I was not expecting to be as different as it is. I'm not sure if I really like it so far, but obviously I'm very early in the game and I need to see more. Like I'm hardly past the tutorial. Okay, Mashu. You get him. Yeah, I'm fine with using one command spell here. You know, that's what they're for. I could, you know... I know some people don't like using them, but, like... I have no... Like, I'm completely fine with it. Especially on camera. If I was off camera and it was up... Well... If I was expecting to have to use it in the next 3 days and I wanted to save quartz, I would, you know, not use it. Like, off camera, I'm a little reluctant to use quartz. Not completely, just a little. I don't think Machu's got this. Or Machu. Okay, anyway. So, are we out of battles now? Because I can't think of what would come after this. We should just pop all our skills and use all of the normal phantasms. Just to play it safe. What does Tamamos do besides skill charge? Is it a heal? A defense up? I mainly just care about the, you know, the skill cooldown thing. Oh, that's a little, doesn't exactly match. Good job, Waver. You put like a fifth of the tree in prison. Let's see, I think it heals. Oh, MP gain up. Okay. Yeah, it was also a heal though, which is pretty good. Like, Yugakhestra, you know, completely outclasses her, but she's not a bad servant. Yugakhestra is just better because she has like 50% batteries she can put on someone, while Tamamo doesn't have that. So Tamamo's just better for like stalling teams. Use this. Can we crit? Hey, let's give Lad the finish. He deserves it. I'm hoping this finishes it. He has Waver's crit, right? Yeah, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Bye, Tree. Bye, Asha. Look, they can't make me cry any more than it. Well, have I cried? I don't think I cried at Potsy or Gerda's death. Potsy's was the worst, then Gerda's, then, you know, Lost Boats 3's, you know, Emperor talking to everyone. Let's see how this ranks on the character death scale. Might be in chapter 20 though. Well done. You managed to fell the tree. You can see its magical energy signal fading rapidly. What about Pepe? Looks like there's only one thing left to do. Might be a little too little too late, but if I use my serious light... Oh, he's still kicking? Don't bother. You know just as well as I do. The singer's only a runway. It's fun to help you get back up to speed so you can keep on going. What is the serious light anyway? Have they talked about it, or am I just forgetting? This isn't the destination by a long shot. So it's okay. Don't sweat it. Yes, our teamwork just wasn't up to snuff. Maybe things would have been different if we'd kept our contract this whole time. Sorry, Yashvataman. You think? Makes me mad. I feel like I gotta raise more heck out there than I thought I would. Seems to me like we're a pretty good match. Sorry I couldn't win this one for you. Believe me, I'm mad about it too. Hey, I'm still alive. It's good enough for me. So you decide for yourself whether you've won or lost, huh? You really are a clever master. So now we're like, hey, we kill him, right? Yeah, we kill him. Oh, there's no way we kill him. See ya. Goodbye, my awkward servant. Wonder what we do with him then. Like, how cool would it be if he just joined us from now on? Come on. I'm like 99% sure that doesn't happen, but it would be cool. What were you doing? Pretty sure we could have won if you helped us out. Oh. Yeah, forget about you. Phew. Yes, in every intention of assisting. Truly, I did. But I'm afraid I ran into some entirely unexpected trouble of my own. Koyanskaya? Maybe? Now then. Let's get this over with, shall we? Now that everyone's gaze is rooted to the god high in the sky, it's time I introduce myself properly. You tell, could they not be in awe of the god of this lost boat? Truly, they cannot help it. just as I cannot help it if I take advantage of this moment to pluck the master of Chaldea's heart clean out of his chest. Hey. Edmund? Yes? What is this? Oh! 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 I remember when I talked about him not having a cool scene? Just as I thought. I hate not being able to go into specifics, but dang if my head doesn't feel much clearer now. Good thing I realized in my final moments that I might have caught some bug I wasn't aware of. All that was needed to cure it was my death. Uh-huh. So you made one of your resurrection tonics. You think I can make that as a servant? Hardly. Maybe if there's a Gorgon around here, but short of that, no. I can summon her. No, the best I can manage now is a slow-acting mimetic. How do you say that? But I can still make sure it works well for me. As the saying goes, physician, heal thyself. So you used your own deaths to restore yourself to your original state. I'm impressed you figured out a way to escape from Arjuna's divine control. That, however, does not explain why you're getting in my way now, Asclepius. Why else? As soon as I came to my senses, I knew exactly where to find the malignant tumor eating away at this world. I also knew I could never live with myself if I didn't excise it. Once I surgically remove you from this world, my work as a doctor will be done. That'll look cool in the anime when it comes out in 20 years. I wonder if you're gonna get any Lost World anime. They did Solomon recently, right? I didn't even realize how beat up you were. That's hilarious. That's cool though. Asclepius, like, he was basically just Paracelsus again, but you know, that scene alone kind of redeems him isn't the right term, but you know what I mean. I doubt this spirit origin I'm using here will last much longer. Seems a great deal of time has passed as well. Enough for the tree bestowed upon this world to be destroyed. Oh, what a shame. Oh, what a pity. Still, there's always next time. I knew it. That body's just a Shikigami. A shadow of yourself, isn't it? Wonder where the real you might be. Well, I won't worry about that for now. Since we both still answer to the same leader, don't we? Indeed we do. As long as we still share the same goal, of course. Okay. So he was just here. Hey, don't forget about me, guys. I'm still Caster of Limbo. I still exist. Don't worry, I'm still here. Indeed. I already said this last spot will get to its end goal quicker this way, Limbo. You knew this last spot was doomed, didn't you? Instead of trying to prevent its destruction, try to hurry it along. It's more to the disciples' goal than you're letting on, isn't there? There's more. Hey, Koi and Skaya, think we can get a deal here? But of course! Pursue me like a one-way trip to the Greek Lost Belt then? Pepe, come on, we can team up! It'd be so cool! No, Pepe, wait! I swear, David never misses a beat. Still can't believe he came all this way just to teach me how to call on you. Oh. Well, if it's a trip between Lost Belts you're looking for, just sit back and let me handle everything. You can discuss what I'm sure will be a most generous compensation later. So, I mean, I guess that's what David really did there, right? He wasn't saving us, he was saving Pepperon's, you know, by saving us. Do be advised, this is a one-time only tour package, complete with a special payment plan. Yes, I'm aware. I knew I was making a deal with the devil. Mashu, Horsey, I really enjoyed our time together. I mean it. But at the same time, I can't turn my back on the other cryptors either. Just how it is. This is gonna go join Kadak in the loser cryptor group. So what can you do? Say we just blame it all on the world and our unlucky lots in life and leave it at that. I resigned myself to it a long time ago. Since birth, honestly. Anyway, with any luck, maybe I'll see you again someday. Adieu! I wonder if when he becomes relevant again. I have no idea if he and Kadak are in Lost World 5. You got away. That's just how it goes sometimes, frankly. I mean, I imagine he'll show up, but is he gonna be relevant there? Like, is he gonna die there? Is he gonna do something cool there? Or when we beat the Greek Lost World, well, you know, maybe I'm out of here, guys. See ya. Going over to With 6 Camelot that we know of. Like, I know the name of 6, just, you know, I don't think we... NA knows the name of 6. Frankly, after all the non-stop fighting we've been doing, just amazed we managed to take out the tree. I think Horsey and the others deserve a big round of commendations from you, Commander. Yes, I suppose you're right. And speaking of commendations, I almost forgot to give some myself. We couldn't have made it to God Skyboulder or Freakin' Nation Lakshmi without you, Gordy. You really came through. Gordy's the best character. Why don't you let me handle the driving from here? Get yourself some well-deserved rest. You don't have to tell me. This may not be my most glamorous move as Commander-in-Chief, leaving the rest of this mission in your hands. I'll deal with the aftermath later. Right now, my stress and exhaustion are both at their peak. Just run out like a light the moment he sat down. Lucky guy. Maybe I should head to the break room for a nap too. Go for it. Captain and I can take it from... Where'd he go? Alright. Mr. Grant to say his goodbyes to her. Well, can't blame him for that. French cooking boy, go in and tell the rest of the staff we're officially off high alert. Make sure to let them know they've all been doing a great job too. Now that my task is fulfilled, it seems this world is sending me back where I came from. Sorry for all the trouble I caused you. You mean about your secret identity? I haven't thought twice about it. I appreciate that, but it doesn't change the fact that I make a mistake in not trusting you. I hope I'll have a chance to repay this debt I owe you someday, though I doubt you'll ever need a servant like me. I'd love to have you on our team, maybe with a free 4-star ticket. Or maybe I'll get her one day. I did get Atalanta, like the Archer version of her, a couple of days ago, which is cool. I don't even have her on the Japanese servers. You really don't hesitate with that sort of thing, do you? I'm already giving you a ticket. Free to board my ticket ship at any time. Oh, he summoned her! Wow! Thank you. I suppose fighting to take back the world is a form of rebellion in its own right, isn't it? If I get the chance to ride your ship again someday, I expect I should have no trouble succeeding in whatever my next rebellion may be. Very well, old comrade. Bye. Wait, couch your wisdom in so many hypotheticals. Is that a... Can you use couch that way? No need to hold back. You can and should join us again. Let me be absolutely clear. You're not nearly as powerless or as troublesome as you think. You may harbor the goddess of misfortune, but the worst I saw from you amounted to no more than an amusing bit of clumsiness. And that... I consider to be good fortune. I think you must have been controlling your bad luck unconsciously, more than you realized. You're a great warrior and a queen who protected her people admirably. Be proud and hold your head high, Lakshmi Bai. Or would you prefer I call you sister-in-law, in honor of all Lakshmi's power? No thank you. Had quite enough excitement for one rebellion. See you around, King of Kosala. It has been an honor to fight alongside the heroes of my childhood bedtime stories. I suppose I'd even say it was fortunate. Now I am the avatar of misfortune. Seems good things may still come my way. So I'm certain it's possible that you'll one day be reunited with the one you love as well. You just have to go play arcade. Pray that day comes. Very well. Lastly, there's something I need to say to you, Horsey. You can't say farewell then not farewell. Now that I'm about to meet my end in this place, I need you to answer the question I've been putting off until now. Was there meaning in us fighting alongside the people of this world against its god? You mean because they're gonna disappear now? Look, we answered this back in Babylonia. Yes, I already know my answer to that question. Pepe and knew they might be urging them to fight, but ultimately lead to their destruction. So I can't accept that they're simply going to disappear now that this battle is over. Nor do I condone everything we did to reach this point, my own actions included. In that sense, I even hate you for leading them to this fate. I mean, yeah, that's fair. However, I may not accept this fate, but that doesn't mean I've lost hope. Lakshmi? I refuse to let things end like this. I refuse to let this be their ending. I was born in this land. I grew up believing in reincarnation, so I have no problem rejecting this resolution. Who cares if they go back to the pruning theoretical phenomenon? Who cares if the failing theoretical phenomenon is resolved? All I know for certain is that these people's lives aren't going to end here. There's bound to be a next time for them. There's bound to be. I just know a proper reincarnation is waiting to save all of them. They'll all be reborn in accordance with their karma, go on to be even better people in the future. That's how the world works. That's the natural state of things. Others may think it sounds like some sort of fairy tale, but we, truly believe that all life always has another chance. I wonder if they're gonna do that for, the ending of the Lost Belts. I'm sorry. No need to look so sad. I'm not saying you need to believe this as well. I'm only saying that this is what I wish to believe. Come to think of it, you've already ended 3 other worlds in this manner, haven't you? The sheer weight of that responsibility is only just sinking in. If you continue down this path, you'll be choosing to make yourselves out to be the villains in the eyes of every other world out there. I know. I'm impressed. Not many would have the strength of will to do something like that. For that, you have my respect. Farewell, my comrade in arms, and good luck. That was a good scene. My work here is done too. I think I'll hold off on going back to being a shut-in, at least for a bit. Because of what Karna said? Yepers, pretty much. Besides, my real self might be a hopeless neat, but right now, for whatever reason, I'm a god. How can I put this? It kinda feels like I'm riding the safest car in the whole world. Since that kind of chance doesn't come around every day, then I'd hold off on shutting myself back in and see what else is out there. Never seen anyone treat being a god like owning a vehicle before. That's not all. You know, there's not a single god left in this world now, right? Guessing that's new for this place. So now, for the first time ever, these people are gonna have to learn to live in a world without any gods in it. They don't have to pray and hope it'll save them from being murdered by beasts. They also won't have paradise coming around every 10 days to look forward to. They've only ever known a world where their god was trying to lead them towards perfection. So I think all this new freedom might be a lot for them to deal with. I mean, they only have like a couple hours. I mean, this whole brand of freedom has a lot of dangers they're not used to, you know? It's like suddenly telling a neat they're free to do whatever they want and throwing them out on the street. There's no right or wrong way for these people to live anymore. Now, they just have to figure out how to exist as best they can. So as the last guy remaining, it was up to me to keep an eye on them. But this world isn't going to... Yeah, I know. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do. What's a good example? Oh, I know. It's like if your favorite manga cafe is closing for good, you just want to wander around it on the last day of business and enjoy it while it lasts. Sometimes you come across a shelf with a series you never noticed. Others, you might be browsing books you've read dozens of times. It might not change anything in the end, but I think there's still meaning to be found in just being there. Yeah, I'm sure there is. A manga cafe, huh? Only heard stories about them. Oh, really? You've never been to one? I mean, I'm vaguely aware they exist. Like, you pay like a couple dollars to go in and they have a bunch of manga you can read. Can't believe it. After the convenience stores, they were one of the few other paradises outside my home I can visit. Oh, hey, you know what they're like, right, Horsey? Why don't you tell Mashu about them someday? Or even better, you could build one in your base. I'll see what we can do. Just what I like to hear. Oh, that's all I've got to say. So I guess I'll be going then. Hey, congrats on a job well done. Your statue can move around on its own. I had no idea. Okay. Who's left? Alright, so, you remember the other reason we came to this Lost Belt, right? Clearly as a blue-ringed octopus. You need to perform the Aeronax Phantasm's activation ritual, only in a particular area in India. Oh, right. Completely forgot about that, actually. Luckily, I already synced it up with the border earlier, so we're pretty much halfway there. Well, that is most encouraging. Once that is complete, we'll then finally be able to reach a certain Lost Belt protected by especially tempest-ish seas. I don't know how to say that word. Well, I do look forward to that future expedition. There's no need to rush. Say we have more than earned ourselves a little break before we begin making our way towards Captain Nemo's coordinates. We're taking a break anyway. Could I make a request? There's somewhere I'd like to stop on the way. Asha? I know there's no point in going there, but I also feel like we should. I think we're obligated to. Oh my, what's this? Gordy's supposed to decide where we go next, but he's off snoozing it up. Oh well, guess that means no one is going to gripe about it. If a certain beautiful genius who's taken back the wheel decides in his place, will they? His place? Oh, Gordolph's place, right. Okay, I get it. was like, what, Leonardo da Vinci's a guy? What? That'd just be ludicrous. Pichu. Yeah. A world where the cycle blanks. I'm hungry, so let's finish this. I haven't eaten today. Oh. Is he still kicking? He survived? Well, this is disappointing. My doctor's intuition is telling me quite clearly. I may have succeeded at removing that cancerous alter ego from this world, but he's only a symptom. Wasn't able to eradicate the source. Dang it. Even if I did only just wake up, it's no excuse for me to fail a simple operation. Still not enough. Need more techniques, more knowledge. Not just me. Medical science is too advanced. Mankind will need more too. I don't have time to rest. Must return to my research, my training. Is he dead? Oh, he's gonna look up at the sky. Classic. It seems the other source of this world's infection, that giant tree, has been excised as well. If so, maybe that will do. No, it's not enough. There's nothing more dangerous than amateurish medical treatment. No layperson should ever attempt an operation under anything but the most dire circumstances. The sooner foolish patients die, the sooner they can help medical science advance. Huh? Sounds like someone crying. They're coming this way. Wah! What do I do? I don't know which is the right kind. What's wrong? Why are you crying? You in pain? Are you itchy? Answer my questions accurately. Who are you? Doesn't matter who I am. You're neither sick nor injured. I have no need for a doctor. And go away. I'd offer to go away myself, but I'm afraid my own legs can't take another step. You're a doctor? Please, you've got to help my mom. She's sick. She won't stop coughing no matter what we do. I don't want her to die. The herbs around here could help her. I don't know which ones to pick. Calm down. So the patient's your mother, is it? How frequently does she cough? Does she cough up blood? What color's the phlegm? Tell me everything. What a waste of time. This diagnosis won't do a thing to help advance medical science. I don't even need to go treat her myself. You handle this. Take this and have her swallow it. We'll put her to sleep, but that's normal. Don't worry about it. Wait until morning. If she's still coughing, give her this pill as well. That's all. Really? Thanks, Mr. Doctor. Thank you so much. His mother, huh? For some reason, I suddenly remembered when someone asked me why I cared so much about advancing medicine. What is it that drives me to pursue it to the exclusion of everything else? Hell if I know. Forget that sort of thing a long time ago. Still, there's one thing I know I want. Humans, mankind. Carry on my work. Travel the path that others have blazed. There's no need to fear failure. Casting aside excellence may be foolish. It's no less so to cast failure aside. For anything that continues to evolve will always be defective when compared to the future. If human medicine can reach the same heights I did, continue on even further, it will no longer have anything to fear from the gods. I once managed to conquer death. Will mankind never do the same? Yes, I'm sure they will, as long as no foolish gods try to get in their way. How I loathe such gods, none more so than Apollo, impregnated a human woman only to let her die. Human medicine can never truly surpass death. If it advances to a point where they can bring back the dead, no one ever has to die again. Then someone else will tell her in my place. I kind of thought this scene was out of place at first, but that monologue makes sense to put it at the end of a Lost Belt. I forgot what it was I wanted to tell her. It's probably a trifling matter. Someday, the mother I never got to touch, or even to lay eyes on, the mother who was killed by a foolish, detestable god, when reduced to ash by the time I was born, will know how I feel. Okay, one last scene. I think we all know who it's going to be. Come on now. Let's finish this. This is so strange, isn't it, Auntie? The Kali Yuga is over, but nothing happened. I'm shocked. The giant tree and God Skyborder are gone too. That's true. It's so strange. Well, we haven't seen any Kali either. Maybe this changes for the better? Huh? There's something outside the window. Let me go take a look. Okay, but be careful, alright? It's dark outside now, so don't want you going off too far. I won't. And she never came back. What's the travelers? What a surprise! What's up? Feels like it's been forever since I saw you. We came to say goodbye. And to tell you what's going on. And do we have to tell her? Well, okay, yeah, we can. We don't have to tell her she's gonna die, right? There's no more reincarnation cycle anymore. What do you mean? Up until now, a god was putting this world through an endless cycle of reincarnation. Those reincarnations were wrong. They never should have happened. You want to know what took place in them? Oh, we're telling her about Ajay. You want to know what you forgot? If you do, you should know it's going to be painful. Maybe you're not even meant to know about it. But even so, we feel like we're supposed to tell you. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I knew I'd forgotten something. Could tell something wasn't right. Please tell me, mister. I want to know what I forgot and what I lost. And he was the best boy. He was a good dog. Father. So I did have a father. You know what? I'm not surprised. Even when I'm talking to my auntie and uncle at home, when I go outside to play, I wanted to call out for someone, but I couldn't. It felt like something was missing. I was wondering why I felt like that. Now it all makes sense. Wait, please don't get the wrong idea. This wasn't okay. Your father, Ajay, wasn't defective or evil in any way. He could be overly blunt, it was kind of awkward, but he had an inner strength that kept him going no matter what things were like around him. No, he was pretty rude. What are you talking about, Maju? He loved his family and he fought bravely to protect them. And thanks, miss. It's hard for me to imagine, but I think I get it. I'm sorry. Wish I had more than words to convey what he was like. I did the best I could, but still not sure if this means anything to you. Hey, are there proper reincarnations? Huh? You said this world went through wrong reincarnations before, right? So I was just thinking, there's wrong ones. Maybe there's proper ones too. Oh no, did I surprise you? Did I say something weird? I'm sorry. Not at all. Don't be edgy, just tell her there are. Yeah, I think so too. So if my father went away in a wrong reincarnation, do you think maybe I'll get to see him again when there's a proper one? I hope I can. Yeah, I'm sure you can. Good job, Mashu. Thank you both for telling me all this. Well, I should get back home before my auntie and uncle start to worry about me. Or you guys are all leaving on another journey now, right? I'm gonna miss you guys. Hope you have fun. Come see me again sometime, okay? That's enough, Mashu. I'm sorry, senpai. I know this was incredibly selfish of me, but I just felt like I had to tell her. Maybe I was trying to make myself feel better. I think you're right to tell her. If you ask me, I think it's still too soon to come to conclusions. My job is to tell the truth, and the truth is, we're doing what we must to save the world. That is a fact, and one we must not forget. We must not resent it for purely personal reasons. Mashu, everything you've experienced up to this point, good and bad alike, has helped shape who you are. Similarly, do keep in mind that everything we've done here is necessary for what we're trying to accomplish. At least for now, of course. Time will tell whether the actions we took were the right ones or not. I can't say for yet if that answer will be revealed to us, or to others who will pass judgment on us. Regardless, once we are done, the people judging our actions will be those of proper human history. That is how it should be. Yes, you're right. I learned in Russia, Scandinavia, and China that we'd have to fight other worlds' futures in order to take back our own. And we'd have to make difficult choices. We can't let them hold us back. Whoa. I'm okay now, Fo. I feel calmer now. I have to apologize to you too, Master. I'm alright now. Now come on, let's head to where we need to go and get that part activated. Look at that, Master. Starry sky is so beautiful here. And this will be the perfect night for a drive. And we're... Okay, Asha scene. Good night. My blanket is nice and warm. Still smells of sunlight after being hung up to dry. My tummy is nice and full thanks to the yummy meal Auntie made. When I opened my eyes, I could see the beautiful earrings Auntie and Uncle gave me for my birth anniversary lying on my nightstand. So happy right now. So happy. Although, maybe I don't deserve to be. I remember the nice travelers and what they told me. And it makes my chest go tight. I remember how sad and lonely I felt on my birthday anniversary, when it felt like someone was missing. Now I know there was supposed to be someone named blank there. If had been there, would my birthday anniversary have been more fun? If was here now, would I be even happier? What was his name again? Who was I thinking about? I know they told me about him, but I already forgot. Even though I really cared and wanted him to be there. Okay, and I prayed about this before I went to bed. I'm sure I can still remember that. That nice man said there could be proper reincarnations from now on. So I'll pray that in the next reincarnation, or the one after that, or even the one after that, will come back to me. Huh? It's weird. And all of a sudden, I can't... I'm not crying. No, I'm not. I didn't tear up just now. All of a sudden, I can't stop crying. I don't understand. I am definitely not tearing up right now. This is why I don't have a face... If I had a face cam, you'd know that I'm not. But since I don't, you'll just have to take my word for it. It feels like someone I was close to used to scold me whenever I cried before. So there's no point in crying now. I don't need these tears anymore. No matter how hard I pray for our God to take my useless tears away, they still keep coming. I only just remember that nice man also told me that God isn't here anymore either. Technically, we only had one of those dialogue options. Now what do I do? Does this mean nobody will hear my bedtime prayers? Does this mean they'll never come true? That thought makes me even sadder, and my tears are coming even faster. God really is gone now. Then who's going to get rid of these tears I don't need? God isn't here anymore. Who am I supposed to pray to from now on? However, prayers are heard simply by virtue of being prayers, not by a proper reincarnation cycle. Father. But by the transient dreams of a young girl crying herself to sleep. You can't end it there, game. Okay, that's not Ponzi level, but I think that's better than Hop level. Cosmo's Denial. And it helps that Asha actually had more screen time than Gerda. Gerda just kind of existed to be there in the beginning and the end. She wasn't relevant. Oh yeah, the craft essence. Oh, this is Kaina? We just get it for free? Robe of the Fiery Three Gods unlockable. Family portrait. Is this implying that she had more than just a father and a dog and that they were all erased over time too? It better not be implying that. I see, I get it now. So really was forgetting something. I had a feeling that was the case. So tell me, what is this important thing I've forgotten? This is but a vision of a dream. Kind parents, friendly older brothers and sisters, a cute younger sister, and a beloved pet dog. This is the sense of a family that disappeared. Victims of a cycle of madness. Yikes. You still imagine it. You see the prayer of a young girl who'd forgotten everything, coming to fruition at the end of it all. I hate it. I hate it. Screw you, Nasu. Oh boy. Oh, we unlocked Atlantis. That's gonna be a fun one. I've heard this is like the best Lost Boat, right? I don't know. That was before 6 came out, so I don't know how 6 compares. Ancient Ocean of the Dreadnought Gods. Gonna have fun doing that. Definitely gonna start it soon so I can get my quartz. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time when we are actually caught up and doing the current Lost Boat. See you guys then. Bye.